The House to now adjourn. I call the honourable member for Wannon.
Thanks, Madam Speaker. Australians everywhere have rightfully been relieved at the recent break in the increase in petrol prices over the end of last year and into January. However, in parts of regional Australia, these drops in prices have not been fully felt by consumers. The Minister for Small Business at the end of last year gave powers to the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission to investigate fuel markets by deep diving into regional areas to find irregularities or dysfunction that is affecting consumers at the Bowser. In this announcement, the Minister outlined the issue of regional petrol prices. In his direction, he said, "The new direction provides for the ACCC to produce more timely reports than its current annual fuel market review publication that contains detailed information on the petroleum industry and to target specific aspects of concern for closer examination. Monitoring reports will now be produced quarterly to be more informative, responsive and able to identify areas of market concern or heightened interest for the community. In addition, the new direction also empowers the Commission to undertake a deep dive into specific markets or aspects of the fuel industry requiring closer and more specific examination. These reviews will target perceived irregularities in the fuel market or market dysfunction with potential detriment to motorists." Madam Speaker, in some regional centres that are about the same distance out from our capital cities and the same distance from terminals with no great variation in the volume sold, but quite a lot of difference in the price that motorists are charged. On the 26th of February 2015, the ACCC released the first quarterly report into the Australian petroleum industry for 2015. The report showed a large decrease in petrol prices in the 5 largest cities in the period for June 2014 to January 2015, consistent with the fall in international prices. However, the fall in international prices has not fully flown through to regional locations. The report also found that in June 2014, monthly average retail prices of petrol across regional locations in Australia were 5.4 cents per litre higher than prices in the 5 largest cities, close to the average for 2013-14. By December 2014, this differential had increased to 17.5 cents per litre. The differential remained at this level at the end of January. During January, this differential increased in some of the 180 regional locations monitored by the ACCC and decreased in others. On 10 March 2015, the ACCC announced Darwin as the first regional location being studied under the new petrol monitoring arrangements. The aims of the regional market studies are to get to the bottom of why prices are higher in certain regional locations and to identify and explain each component of the prices paid at the Bowser. The ACCC will examine petrol markets in at least a further 2 regional locations by the end of the year. The ACCC will announce the next 2 regional locations to be selected for a market study over the coming months. I have today, or tonight, a petition of 2,068 signatures from the people of Hamilton and its surrounds, which was presented to the House Standing Committee on Petitions and found to be in order. It draws the House's attention to the disparity in prices between Hamilton and other regions, which leads to motorists paying markedly more for their fuel. The people of Hamilton and the surrounding towns have asked that the House call on the Australian Competition and Consumer Commission to use its new powers to deep dive into the fuel market in south-west Victoria in order to examine any irregularities or market dysfunction which are having a detrimental impact on consumers. Madam Speaker, it is with honour and privilege that I present this petition on behalf of my constituents. It is a petition which, given the number of signatures, clearly shows the level of concern in my community for the disparity in prices between city and country areas. I hereby present the petition to the House. Thank you, Luge.